Rishabh, you can hide the chat on the right side. Yeah, fine. Okay. So hi guys. So welcome to Indoquest, the quiz organized by WizKids in collaboration with Synapse Society, the Socio-Cultural Studies Society. So this quiz is is on the Socio-Cultural Gala, which is part of the Socio-Cultural Gala, which is being organized by Synapse Society, and this is Indoquest, the Indian History and Geography quiz. So moving on to the next slide. So basic rules and regulations about this. 18 questions in this quiz over 2 rounds. 10 marks for each correct answer. Okay. For 2 part questions, 5 part for getting each part correct. And there are no negatives for this if it's a direct question. So it is going to be a pounds and bounds question. So if the question is direct to you, for example, we'll be assigning the team names. So if the question is direct to team one, let's say, so and they do not answer it, it will be moved to the next team. That is some team two. And if it and then you have the option of pounds. In case you know the answer, you just have to say pounds and let me know on the private chat window that this is the answer. I'll be recording your answer and then the direct will not be coming to you. So that's the rule. Next is you have to read the questions very carefully. The highlighted parts in bold will work as additional hints to help you work out the answers. And we request all the finalists to turn your video on, and so we'll be keeping a tab on how you are keeping your videos on or not, because it's very necessary for us to know whether you are keeping your tab videos on or not. And final thing, quizmaster decision will be always final, and we request you not to use Google at all, because it will then again it's against the spirit of quizzing. So that's how it is. So, is Soumyabrata here in the meet?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Ayush, please make sure that every finalist is has switched on their videos. And Soumyabrata, can you assign them team names and also the explain them the pounds rules?
Okay, so let's say some question is, first of all, let me know whether I am audible or not.
Yes, you're audible.
Hello. Okay, so let's say some question is directly asked to team number 1, but suppose team number 5 knows the answer definitely and they want to take a risk on that question because they are not sure whether team 1 will get it or not. If team 1 gets it, then it will not pass over to them. So what they can do, they will simply call a take use of a method called pounds. What they will do, they will send the answer. If they know the answer confirmably, they will send the answer on private chat to Chirag. So first of all, let's make sure that all of you are aware of this private chat thing on Zoom. Do let me know whether all of you are aware of this. So make use of this private chat thing, and within certain time period, let's say 10 or 15 seconds, you need to send the answer to Chirag. If your answer is correct, you will get +10, but if you gets it wrong, you will get -5. That's the risk on pounds, but you can take a risk because you are not sure whether team 1 will get it on the direct or not. Okay, so let me know whether I could explain it properly, or if not, I am explaining it again. There is a thing called private chat on Zoom. Just give it a trial. You can see that when you are typing on the chat box, it is by default set as send to everyone. Click on everyone button, then add it, then modify it to send to Chirag. Give a trial by sending him a hi or something like that, and make sure that everything is working fine. Chirag, are all the teams done with giving this trial? Hello, Chirag.
Yeah, I've got only 5 messages as of now.
As soon as you're done with receiving texts from all the teams, you can start.
Hello,
Samvrata, can you assign team names?
Okay, so basically the teams will be these are not team names, team numbers that we can assign them. Okay, so they
Yeah.
will basically be based on the ascending, not ascending, descending order of scoring. So the one who got the highest marks will be assigned to team number 1. That's it. The team that got 10 was highest in the prelim, so that team will be team 1. Team 2 will be the one which got the 9. That's how. The same ordering in which we announce the scores, the same ordering will be mentioned here as well.
Hello, Soumyavrat.
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah, Isant here.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, can you once again repeat the pounce and direct rule? I'm little bit getting confused regarding the.
Okay, so what's your team ID? In which position did you finish in the prelims?
Sorry.
In which position did you finish in the prelims?
9th.
9th. Okay, so you will be team number 9. Now let's say one question is asked to team number 7. That is direct to team number 7. Hopefully you are aware of the past rules that some question, if a team doesn't get the question will be passed to the next team. I hope you are aware of this rule. So let's say some question is direct to team number 7. Okay. Now suppose you think that you are pretty well sure that you know the answer properly, but you're not sure whether team number 7 will definitely get it or not. Then what you can do, you can take a risk on this question. You will simply raise your hand within a stipulated time period. After we will give you some 10-15 seconds after asking the question. If you want to take a risk, you will raise your hand within that time period, and you will type the answer to Chirag on his private chat window. Okay, so that is how the pounce rule will be effective. Now, if you got that answer correctly, you will get +10. But if you got it wrong, you will get -5. That is for pounce. But if you are not pouncing, team number 7 also does not get on the direct. The question will simply pass like team 7 to team 8 to team 9. That's in that way. Okay. And on direct or bounce, there is no negative marking for getting any question incorrect. I hope I am clear now.
Yes, fine. Thank you.
Cool. And it is for your information that yes, anyone saying anything?
Ashita, you are team 1.
Okay, so before starting, it is for your information. If you are pouncing on a question, then you will not get one direct or bonus for that question. Then the question will be skipped to, if it is being passed, it will be passed to the right next team who hasn't bounced. Okay. So I think we are good to start now.
Okay, before starting, in the chat section, the teams, I mean the team and the team members are available. Okay, so you can check which your team is, team 1, team 2, team 3, and so on, and then we can proceed ahead. As Anuradha has just typed the entire team list in the chat section of this Zoom session. Soumyaprata, someone is requesting to explain the pounces thing once again.
All right. So, by the way, let me know whether all the teams are present here. Are all the teams present?
Yeah, I see team 1 is here. Team 2. And direct, yeah, Samabrata, direct also. You can explain. I have team 4 as well.
I'm asking because
Team
if some
2, we
team is
don't have.
missing, if some team is missing because they might join later and might need to explain again. So that is why I asked. Okay, anyway, I'm explaining again. So
Yeah.
Bhavna is saying that she is from team 5. Okay. And let's say it is direct to team number. Some question is directly asked to team number 3. Okay. I hope you all are aware of this thing that if someone does not get it right on the direct, it will be passed to team number 4, then team number 5, team number 6 in this order. Now let's say Bhavna thinks that she knows the answer properly of a certain question which is asked to team number 3. But see, team number 3 can get it on the direct. So in that case, she won't be able to get points for that question. So what she can do, she can take a risk on that question. She will raise her hand within a certain time period, let's say 10-15 seconds after reading out the question. And that's how the pounds will be counted. Pounds will be accepted. What she will do, she won't shout out the answer. She will take use of the private chat window of Zoom. She will type the answer directly to Chirag, not open to not openly to everyone. She will write the answer on the chat window to Chirag. If she gets it correctly, she will get +10. But if she gets it wrong, then she will get -5. Okay. Now, if team number 3, whose direct question it was, they did not get the question correctly, then the question will pass on to team number 4, team numbers, but it will not be passed to team number 5 because they have already pounced. It will then pass to team number 6. Hopefully, it is a bit clearer now than it was previously. And then make sure that if you will all get to know once one or two questions are there. Okay. Once the quiz progresses, you will get to understand it better.
Ashita, direct one you can just shout out. It's not required to send privately. Only pounds answers are supposed to be sent privately. In case you guys, any of you send me answer privately, I would consider that as a pounds, not a direct answer. Anyone with any more queries or anything? Otherwise, we'll move ahead and start.
Yeah, I guess we can start. It's a humble request to all the participants to just turn on their camera because we are moderating the camera, fragments as well. So yeah, it is requested to all the participants. Chirag and Soumyaprata, you can proceed ahead with the quiz event.
Okay, let's start.
Yeah, Rishabh, you can move to the next slide. Ayush, please make sure everyone's turned on their camera, all the participants.
Yeah, I'm moderating the camera
Yeah.
section. Don't worry.
So coming to the first question, this competition was started in 1888 as a military affair open to British forces and Indian Armed Forces unit. The matches were generally played in Shimla and but were later located to Delhi. Post in post independence, strong efforts were made from Defense Secretary to ensure that this competition stays in India. It is now the only tournament in the world where winner is presented with 3 trophies. Identify this tournament. To give you more information about this tournament, this is one of the most trending tournaments right now. It's one of the oldest tournaments in the entire continent, and this is very much in trending right now. So anyone needs any hints, and the pounds window is open. You could send me a private chat to send the answers. Make sure that it is a private chance in a private chat. Otherwise, you are giving answers to you are just helping out others.
This question is for team 1, right?
Yeah, this is a direct to team 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other teams, any other teams can pounce team 1. Please wait until we tell. Otherwise, in case you want to pounce, that's fine as well.
So no need to pounce on your own question. So I can see Ashita raising her hands, but I think it is her direct. Okay, pounce is closed now. So it has been so long.
So since it's a direct to team 1, do you want any hints? Everyone? Anyone wanting hints or anything? You guys can raise your hands. The bounce window is now closed. So please wait, Ashita. Okay, so I think we should move to team 1. Ashita, what's the answer? You have to unmute and tell the answer, please.
I think tennis.
Tennis is wrong answer. We'll move to team 2. That is Karthik, Vijay Kumar. Are they here? Yeah. Yeah, Karthik.
Is it hockey?
No.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you have to identify the tournament, not the sport. So team 3, 4, and 5 has bounced. So we will go to team 6, Bharti. Samir, your team number is 5. Yeah, Bharti, what would be your answer?
So I'm supposed to say the sport or
You have to tell the tournament name.
I don't know. I think it's football, but
Yeah, please repeat.
I think it's football, but I don't know for sure.
Okay, we'll move to next. Sagnik, is he here?
Yes, sir, I'm here. And I know the answer, I think.
Yeah, please go ahead.
It is football and it is Durand Cup.
And
It
that's
is,
the right answer.
and
You get +10. Rishabh, can
it
you
has been
move?
played since 1940.
Yeah, so Duran Cup is the right answer. So, Giorgio, team 5, team 3, team 4 get a +10, and it's Sorjo, are you there?
Yeah, I have updated
Yeah.
this course.
Okay, 5, 3, 4, and team 7 get a plus 10. Since team
Okay.
7 has answered the last question, the next question is direct to team 8. Samavrata, you can continue.
Okay, so have mentioned 4 sequences. So 4, I mean the 4 part of some list in a certain sequence. So what should come fourth in the following sequence and why? So Delhi in 1961, Madras and Kanpur in 1959, Bombay in 1958. And what would come as the last entrant of this sequence following this order? Okay, going by this order. So need both the city and the year as well. Or even if you are not able to give me the year, you need to explain it the reason. Okay. So either give me the year or give me the reason or give me the list which I am talking about here. So Delhi 1961, Madras and Kanpur 1959, Bombay 1958. So the what will come as the fourth entrant? So I don't think there is I need to give any clue for this question. A pretty straightforward one. We'll close the pounds in 10 seconds. I can see how many teams have raised hands? 2, right? Yeah. So team 1 and team 5 have raised hands. Pounds will close in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and close. Team number 1, are you pouncing? Please let me know because the
Yes, I have
can't.
found.
Okay, so team 1 and team 5 are pouncing. Chirag, do let me know whether they have sent you the answer.
I got pounds from team 1 and team 5. That's all.
Okay, so it will be direct to team number 8, I guess. Yeah, team 8. Team 8, unmute yourself and give answer.
Hello. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess Calcutta.
And why?
Sorry, I don't know exact reason, but I think it's Calcutta.
Okay, passing on to team number 9.
Yeah,
Bhavna,
hello.
could you lower your hand? You can lower your hand now, Bhavna. Yeah, team 9.
I don't know the answer actually. I don't know the reason, but my guess is also Kolkata.
Passing on to team 2 because team 1 has bounced. Team 2.
I'm not sure.
Team 3. Team 3.
I think it's Kharagpur and it's the IIT.
That will give you full 10 points. So these are indeed the first 5 IITs, and IIT Kharagpur was the first of the IITs coming into effect in 1951. So anyway, so if you have, since you have given me the exact panda, so I will give you plus 10. So plus 10 to team 3.
Team 5 also gets a plus 10 and team 1 gets a minus 5.
Okay, so unfortunately minus 5 for team 1 and plus 10 to team 3 and team 5. Sojo, take note of this and let me know whether you are done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, Rishabh, go to next question. It would be direct to team number 4. So it is the oldest remaining terracotta Hindu shrine with a roof and a high shikhara or spire, which paved the way for elaborate Nagara style of temple architecture in northern India. The entrance into the sanctum shows one of the first uses of a semicircular doorway. The Sikhara became the standard feature of the Nagara temple architecture of India. The walls of the temple are decorated with terracotta sculptures of God and goddesses like Shiva, Parvati, Ganesha, Vishnu, etc. on panels separated by bold ornamental pilasters. So what is the name of the temple? Again, a pretty straightforward question. It is the oldest really terracotta Hindu shrine. So with all these descriptions, not any clue I think I need to give, because so which was straightforward. It is Rishabh's question, by the way. So read the question carefully, especially the highlighted parts in bold. We'll be counting for pounds now. Pounds will close in 10. That is up to you, absolutely, because it is up to you whether you should take a risk or not. I can see two teams are pouncing, so pounds will close in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and closed. So two teams are pouncing, right?
3 teams have bounced.
3 teams have pounced, and have you got the answers from each of them?
Yeah, I have got the answers. This is 2, 6, and 7.
2, 6, and 7. 5 has also pounced, right?
5 has not sent me the answer. They have
Or
sent
have
it
they,
now.
or have
They,
okay.
Should I consider that?
Yes, because I saw her raising
Sure,
hand,
then.
so that is why.
Sure. So
2, 5,
one
6, 7. One suggestion to all of you, whoever is pouncing, please keep your hand raised throughout the duration until the pounce is closed. Okay. Once I will ask you to lower your hand, only lower your hands after that part. Otherwise, it will be a bit confusing for all of us. So it will be direct to team number 4 now.
So I think it's Bitterground Temple.
And that is indeed the answer. So plus 10 to team number 4 as well. I hope all the 4 teams who have pounced have got plus 10 each, right?
Yes, 2, 6, 5, and 7 all get plus 10.
So 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7, all of them are getting plus 10. So to let me know whether you are done with scoring.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So Rishabh, go to next question. Question number 4. Again, it is Karthik. Do you want to say something?
No.
Okay, so lower your hand, unless you are pouncing to this question. Okay, so going from left to right, these images are in a sequence. What connects them? This is a question made by Varun Chaturvedi, one of our newest members of the club. So again, a pretty straightforward question. I hope you know all the names of the personalities, and of course, the name of the element is pretty well known to each of you. Just connect them with some historical incidents, I can say, or path-breaking incidents in the history of India, whatever. If you are able to figure out who the first person is, or what the last element is, and think wisely on these lines, I think you will be able to crack the answer. I can already see one raising his hand. Krishna is raising his hand. We'll give 5 more seconds to all of you for pouncing. Pounce will close in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pounce is closed now. So only team 4 is pouncing for this question. Team 4, send the answer to Chirag.
And team 7 has also pounced, but they have not raised hand.
Okay. If someone
if they're sending the answer, I'll consider that.
And if someone is sending you the answer within a time, but in spite of not raising hand, then no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So team 4, team 7 have both of them sent.
Yeah, I've got answers from team 4 and team 7.
Okay. So it will be day to team number 5 now. Team 5. You're direct. Unmute yourself and speak loud.
Samir and Bhavana, team 5, you guys have to unmute and answer.
If we
Team
take
5.
a chance on this, I hope we won't get -5 or something.
No, not at all. For
Okay.
direct or bonus, no negative.
So I think these are mathematicians.
So that's it. What is the connection of mathematics to Apple?
Newton, it's related to Newton because Apple fell on Newton's head, and all of the images are relating to some mathematicians or someone who has done huge contributions, given contributions to the scientific world.
What is Newton doing in Indian history or Indian field? Anyway, so it is not correct. We'll pass on to team number 6.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Team 7 pounds, right? Team 8. Team 8. Team 9.
No idea.
1.
No idea.
2.
Just a guess. This might be wrong, but are these the names of satellites launched?
Okay, let's see the answer. Rishabh, go to the answer slide. And it indeed is the answer. So +10 to team number 2. So these are Aryabhatta, Bhaskara. This is Bhaskaracharya. So Rohini Bhattacharya, Indian actress, screenwriter, lyricist. So if you see from Aryabhatta, I guess it is pretty easy to crack the answer, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, what's the scenario of pounds?
Team 7 got it right, and team 4 has unfortunately given the wrong answer.
So from -5 to team 4, +10 to each of team 2 and team 7. I hope Sorjo noted it already. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Yeah, so again a connection sort of question. One more question made by Varun. So what basically collects these 4 images? It would be direct to team number 3 and open for pounds to all the other teams. So if you figure out what discipline that second image is, and obviously the last one, the 4th one, the one at the bottom left corner, if you connect both these two terms to some certain activities related to some entity, I think then you will easily be able to crack the answer. So obviously, if you know all the 4 things, what are they? Especially the second quest for the second picture, there is a discipline of athletics, but what the exact name of the discipline, if you are able to crack it out, and also the bottom left corner, it is written as blue star. So just connect with these two, connect some entity with these two, some activities by the entity, then you will easily be able to answer this. Okay, so we'll be counting for pounds now. Pounds will be closed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pounds is closed. No one has pounds, or has anyone pounced without raising hand? Chirag?
No pounces.
Okay, so team number 3, unmute yourself and have an answer.
It's just a guess. Is it the operations that are conducted by the Indian nation? Like
And that is the
operations of-
answer. That is the answer. So, so what are the before going to the answer slide? What are the pictures? Rishabh, go to the question slide. So, what are the How do you correct? How did you correct this?
Yeah, I just guess Operation Blue Star. I think the shirt is polo, so it's Operation Water Polo. So I just had like that
Exactly.
one. Yeah.
So Operation Polo.
I'm not
so
sure
Operation
about
Polo,
all of what was it. Yeah.
Operation Polo, the 1948. Go to the answer slide now. Rishabh. So Operation Polo, the annexation of Hyderabad in 1948, and the second one is Steeplechase, Operation Steeplechase in 1971. Operation Blue Star is probably the most famous or notorious among them in 1984. So these are all the operations conducted by Indian military. So plus 10 to team number 3 in this question. No one else gets anything. Chirag, could you read out the next question? My network is making some issue.
Yeah, sure. Rishabh, can you move to the next slide? Okay. So the question, Sir Alexander Cunningham was an army engineer in service of the British Army who wished to convince the East India Company of the importance of some historical undertaking and provided the following argument. It would be of vast importance to the Indian government politically and to British public religiously. To the first body, it would show that India had generally been divided into numerous petty chiefships. Whenever she had been under one ruler, she had always repelled foreign conquests with determined resolution. To the other body, it would show that the Brahmanism, instead of being an unchanged and unchangeable religion, was of comparatively modern origin and had been constantly receiving additions and alterations. Facts which prove that the establishment of the Christian religion in India must ultimately succeed. 2 decades later, he fruitfully created and became the Director General of which government agency which exists even today. So yeah, the Pounds window is open now. If anyone wants to bounce, you can send direct message to me. So Pounds window is still open. It's one of a very significant, significant government agency, which is very much in news these days for some reason. So think that should be a very good hint for you to figure out. The Pounds is still open. Okay, so I would now close the Pounds in 10. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, the Pounds is now closed. Soumya Bhatta, it was direct to which team?
It would be direct to team number 4.
Okay, so team 4 has not bounced. So yeah, team 4, what would be your answer?
I guess it's in guess. So archaeology survey.
Yeah, and that is the right answer. Rishabh, can you go to the next slides? Yeah, so the Archaeological Survey of India is the right answer here, as Alexander Cunningham, about whom we talked about, became the Director General in February of 1871. So team 4 gets a plus 10, team 5, 3, 7, and 6 also get a plus 10, and team 1 gets a minus 5. Sergio, have you made note?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so we can move on to the next question. Okay, so this question is made by Parth, who was a winner of Qtopia 20 at Paradox 2023, and he is our newest member of the club. So the question goes like this. This port city was captured by Mysore and Jodhpur lancers in the year 1918. The Indian cemetery present here contains graves of 49 Indian soldiers who have participated in World War I. The famous Teen Murti Chowk in Delhi is renamed after this city, representing Hyderabad, Mysore, and Jodhpur lancers. PM Modi was the first Indian Prime Minister to visit this place. Can you identify this city? So, anyone need hints? This is one of the most technologically advanced nations in terms of defense we are talking. So that should be a very good hint for this answer. So it's a direct to team 5, I believe. Yeah, it is a direct to team 5. So
it is
wait,
Haifa.
please wait. I
Sorry.
didn't close the fine news since you have given the answer. So team 4 has, yeah, Rishabh, can you move ahead? Sorry, Shagnik, I cannot take the answer since you have sent it quite late after the revealing. So team 5 gets a plus 10 and team 4 gets a plus 10 per pounds. Sergio. And guys, please make sure that you don't answer before we ask. Okay. All right, Sergio. We can move to the next question. Okay, so this question is again a connection question, what we used to have a couple of questions back. So you have to find the connection between the Halmidi inscription, which is in Kannada, the Chavundraya Kariviyale in Marathi, the Hathibada Gosundi in Sanskrit, and the Irda copper plate, which is in Bangla. So you have to find what specific thing does this 4 things, whatever we have named, of which depicts of some language, what does it convey to us? That is the question. And the bounce window is on. It would be a direct to team 6, but please wait until we come to you and ask. So bounce window is open. I will close the bounce window in 10, but before that, I would like to say, just think of it from a language's point of view. Okay, so bounce window closes in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So it's a direct to team 6. Team 6, can you answer?
I don't know the answer.
Okay, since team 7 has bounced, we will go to team 8 for direct. Janavi, you're direct.
I think scripts.
Scripts. Okay. Yeah. What was your answer? I just missed my network issue.
Scripts.
Yeah. So just the script. So what's
Yeah.
specific about scripts? These are what is very specific about this thing. I think scripts wouldn't be the right answer. We can move to the next team, that is team 9. Shant.
I don't know the answer.
Okay, team 1.
Lord Buddha came to India, and according to these scripts, we get to know.
No, that wouldn't be the right answer. Team 2. Team 2 has bounced, so I'll go to team 3. Team 3, Rohit.
Is it the oldest known inscriptions of like that particular language?
Yeah, that is the right answer. So just saying the script wouldn't be fine. If you would have said oldest script Janavi, I would have given this to you. But team 3 gets +10, and alongside them, team 2 and team 7 also get +10. Sorjo, have you noted them down?
Yeah, I have noted it.
All right. So we can move to the next question. All right. So St. Mary's Church in Chennai is one of the India's oldest churches built in the early 1600s. The first entry in its marriage register was a wedding of a man named Lux. Lux was a businessman working for the East India Company, and in 1684 became the president of its Madras trading post. During his time in India, he made a fortune through shady side deals with local merchants, eventually getting himself fired. Lux returned to England in 1699, rich from looting India, and after a few years later was contacted by a man representing a small college in Connecticut, USA, that needed funds to construct a new building. LU generously donated money, books, and other goods to the college, which was so grateful that it decided to rename the building and eventually the whole university in its honor. There should be something additional to this, right, Samiprata?
No, so simply identify X. So
Yeah.
that part is missing. So I am taking from here.
Okay.
So you basically you don't need to focus on all these text or all this information. Just think about it. Why I highlighted this particular word university here. So only focus on that part, and the timeline is mentioned there that 1600s is a timeline. So going by this timeline, which university comes into your mind? Just go with just take an educated guess and answer it simple as that. So how many teams are bouncing? So I can see two teams have raised their hands. Three are raising their hands. So I am not giving out any further clues. We'll close the pounds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pounds is closed now. So 5 teams are bouncing. Actually, so a lot of teams are bouncing.
Actually, 6 teams have bounced. I'll
Okay,
tell
6,
it's
so
team 3, team 7, team 6, team 5, and team 2, as well as team 9. So the teams who have not bounced is 1, 4, 8. That's all. 1, 4, 8. Yeah. So 6 teams have bounced.
okay. So whose rate it will be?
Yeah, the previous answer was given by team 3, so it is direct to team 4, and team 4 has not bounced. Yeah. So
Team
it's
4.
root.
Sorry, what did you say?
Root. ROOT.
No, incorrect. Which is the team which hasn't bounced?
After team 4, you have to go to team 8.
Team 8.
Taxila.
Could you repeat? The voice is breaking.
Taxila. Taxila. TAXILA.
No, passing on to team 9.
1.
1. Okay.
No idea.
Okay, so I think rest 6 teams have bounced, right?
Yeah, rest 6 teams have bounced.
So go to the answer slide. As simple as that. So going by this timeline, I think it was pretty obvious that the answer would be Yale. So the Yale University is very famous, University USA. So I think that concludes the round 1. So can we have
apart
scores?
from team 9, the other teams have given the right answer, Surjo. Team 6, 2, 3, 5, and 7 have given the right answer. 9 has not.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7 plus 10 and minus 5 to team 9.
Okay, done.
Since it marks the end to round one, so before going to round two, could you announce the scores once, Surjo?
Yeah, sure. Let me just calculate it. Okay, so the scores are ready after round one. In the first position, we have a tie between team number 3, 5, and team number 7. All three teams are at 60 points. Next, we have team number 2 at 40 points. Then we have team number 4 at 35. Then team 6 is at 30 points. Team 8 is at 0. Team 9 is at -5. And team 1 is at -10.
So 60 out of possible 90, so pretty high scoring game so far. So the next question, next round would be anti-clockwise. Who answered the last question? No, I mean it was unanswered, I guess. It was direct to which team, Chirag, if you remember?
Yeah, it was direct to team 4.
Team 4. So the next question would be direct to team 3, and it will now pass anti-clockwise. That means team 3, team 2, team 1 will go on to this order. Okay. So the rest of the rules are same. The bounce rule, direct bonus scoring, everything remains the same. Just the passing order will be the different from what it was in round one. So let's start round two. Are all the participants ready? Just write down yes on the chat box. All right, so let's start round two. Go to question number 10, Rizal. So yeah, so it is direct to team number 3. So the RSAF Enfield Company fought off the early threat of closure and remained quite modest in size until the Crimean War, which resulted in very vastly increased production. However, the following year after the end of war, it came into the headlines for all the wrong reasons. Due to some rumors stating that the cartridge that one requires to chew before using the weapon might hurt religious beliefs. So this is a two-parter question, +5 for getting each part. So for the first part, of what happened as an immediate aftermath of the rumor, which resulted in the administrative abolition of some company. And for the second part, I need some English phrase. This whole process of using the equipment gave birth to which popular English phrase? It's a two-parter question. For the first part, I need what happened as an immediate aftermath of all these things that these rumors basically, which stated that one requires to chew before using the weapon that might hurt religious beliefs. Yeah, so it is to mention that part pouncing is not allowed. If you are pouncing, you need to give me both the parts. If you are giving any part incorrect or missing, then you will get -5. For direct or bonus, +5 is applicable if you are getting one part correct, but not on pounce. If you are pouncing, you need to give me both the answers correct. Otherwise, you will get a -5. So all after, so for this question, the first part denotes an event and historical event, I can say, so which resulted in the administrative abolition of some other company. So which company used to hold certain administrative positions until certain period, some event like that, some major event in Indian history happened, and then it resulted in the administrative abolition of that company. Which event? It can be very famous incident in Indian history. That goes for the first part. And for the second part, how will you work out to, how will you reach to this English phrase? Just think that someone is chewing the cartridge before using the weapon. So chewing the +5 for half, but only on direct or bonus, not on pounds. Okay. So someone requires to chew the cartridge before using the weapon. So roughly going by these words, what phrase you can come up to, what popular English phrase you can come up to, just think about that. So that's it for reading the questions. I will close the pounce in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pounce is closed now. No team is pouncing. It will be direct to team number 3 now. Team 3, unmute yourself and have a try.
Is it directed to me?
Yes.
I know about the first one. It's the start of the 1857 war, like first war of independence. I'm not sure about the English phrase.
Okay, so +5 for getting the first part correct. So, but the second part is still on. Team 2, it will pass on to team 2 now.
I am aware of the first part only. I'm not aware of the second part.
Okay, 1. Team 1.
Pass.
9.
Pass.
Team 8.
I don't know the answer.
Team 7.
7 is pounced.
Oh, 7 is pounced. Okay. Team 6.
Pass.
5.
Pass.
Team 4. Team 4.
So pass.
You could go to the audience, Amrita.
Is any audience present?
Maybe.
Anyway, so if anyone from the audience
Or maybe Synapse Society
wants to have a try. Yeah, so yeah, if anyone from Synapse also wants to have a try.
No, I don't think I have any idea about this. Samriddhi, if you know the answer or have any idea about the thing that has been mentioned in the presentation.
Just the first part of the question.
Only the
Okay.
first. Okay.
Okay, so that was the easier part. So that is why most of the teams give the first part. But before going to the question, just think about the whole process. Chew before you swallow. This, but don't go with this exact words. Just think about the surrounding words. I mean, what are the surrounding words that you can come up to? So chew. What is the synonym of chew? Bite the cartridge or bite the bullet. So that is the phrase that I was looking for. So go to the answers, right? So yeah, so it is commonly believed that it gave rise to the phrase bite the bullet or bite a bullet. So for this question, +5 goes to team number 3 and no one else gets anything.
And team 7 gets a -5.
Oh,
The
sorry, team
reason
7
behind
yeah.
this is you have mentioned goes like a bullet, but it is bite or the bullet.
Yeah, since it is an English phrase, so we can't accept any alteration. So I hope Soldier's done with this coding.
Yeah, I'm done.
So moving on to the next question, it will be direct to tip number 2. Yeah, so identify the name of this documentary or the place on which the documentary was made on, being commissioned by the king at a time when he felt the sovereignty of his kingdom was under threat from both China and India. So talking about a place, which incidentally is the title of this documentary as well. So this documentary was made by Satyajit Ray. So it was commissioned by the king of that place when he felt that the sovereignty of his kingdom was under threat from both China and India. And it is raised certain controversies all over India, and even to this day, there are certain court orders on this documentary. So very few people have actually seen this documentary, and it was never released in India officially. Okay, so just don't think about these facts that it was not released or it's a controversy. Just try to think about a place which can come under a threat from both China and India, which has kingdom at certain point of time. So during Satyajit Ray's era, the place has kingdom, but it is there is no kingdom at that place anymore. But it used to be there, and the king felt that the sovereignty of his kingdom was under threat from both China and India. So we'll be counting for pounds now. Pounds will close in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can see 4 teams raising their hands. Chirag, do let me know if you are done with getting all the answers.
Just a minute. So I can see 7 teams bouncing.
7 teams, so nice.
Yeah. So the teams which have not bounced is team 2 and team 8.
Okay, so have you got all the 7 answers? If yes,
yeah,
then
I
can
have
ask
got
team 2.
all the 7 answers. Team 8, you have just written pounds. Do you want to give the answer of the pounds?
Yes.
Please
Yeah.
send it to me on private chat.
Okay.
Write it quickly.
So that leaves only team 2 as the direct. So please wait, Somabrata. Let team 8 send.
Sure.
May I?
Okay, now you can go with team 2.
Yeah, team 2 have an answer.
Sikkim, is it?
It is indeed Sikkim. So going by the clues, it was very obvious that none other place can have threats from both China and India, which used to have kingdom. Sikkim got unified with India in 1975, and this documentary was of 1971. There are certain court orders on the public visualization of this film or documentary. So even to this day, you won't be able to see this. So all the teams have got +10 for this question, I suppose.
Team 8. Team 8 has got -5. Rest all have got +10.
Okay, team 1 to team 7 and team 9 have got +10. Team 8 unfortunately is getting what has team 8 written?
Team 8 has written down the ages. I think they thought that it would be some name. So yeah, that's wrong.
Okay. I mentioned in the question that it is the name and also the name of the place as well. Name of the film and name of the place are same. So just done with scoring. We'll move on to the next question. It would be direct to team number 1. So this stretch of land around the city of North Bengal is popularly known as what due to its resemblance with a body part of some animal. I have an image from a different angle as well in the next slide. Rishabh, go to the next slide. So yeah, so the part pointed out in red circle between Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh. So that part. So again, a pretty straightforward and easy question. Expecting a full house for this question. So it resembles with some body part of a certain animal. So I don't think I need to wait any further for this question. We'll close the pounds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pounds is closed now. Chirag, how many answers have you got?
Only one. Yeah,
I
I've
see
got
5 teams.
only 2 teams. That's Team 9 and Team 5. That's it. All other teams have not.
I can see 4 teams raising their hands.
But only 2 I have got the answers. Team 9 and Team 5. I think we should close the pounds.
Why is Somsankar raising his hand? Is he participating as well? Strange.
He wants a wildcard
Anyway.
entry, I guess.
Anyway, okay, so it would be direct to team number 1. Yeah.
Rishabh, go back.
Go back. Yeah. Okay, so this is when the safety sides come into effect. Anyway, so team 1 have an answer.
Pass.
Team 9.
Hello, chicken neck. I actually answered.
Oh, you have bounced.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Anyway, since it was disclosed, so
Team 9 and Team 5 both get +10.
yeah, both of you will get +10, but unfortunately, that is our fault. To be honest, maybe some of rest of the teams could have tried it. So that is indeed chicken's neck. So team 5 and team 9 getting +10 for this question.
All right, we can move to the next one.
It will direct to team 8 then. So in the 1990s, the Getty Conservation Institute in Los Angeles received an order from the National Physical Laboratory, Delhi. The order consisted of some items which were 55 centimeter wide, 70 centimeter long, and 25 centimeter high. So these had to be installed in a vault-like room. They were initially flushed with nitrogen and oxygen content was reduced to less than 1000 ppm. The National Physical Laboratory maintains this every year to make sure they are in a good state. So what am I talking about? So just if you give me just what, so if it is Tutankhamun's remains, then just give me Tutankhamun's remains. I will give it to you. Okay, so talking about something that was 55 centimeter wide, 70 centimeter long, and 25 centimeter high. Obviously, you don't necessarily need to know the measures, but going by this, how can you connect these items to something very popular in Indian history or geography?
What's generally 55 centimeter wide, 70 centimeter long, and 25 centimeter height? What's generally what could be with such dimensions?
What sort of thing? Just to think about it, which needs certain conservation. So is there any bouncing? I will close the bounce in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bounce is closed.
Okay, so I have received answer from team 3 only, and I think that's it.
No, I think one more team has raised hand. Is it?
I think we should move ahead because I have not received any more answers. Is team 8 is the other one raising hand. Team 8, do you want to pounce? Or...
This team is direct. This is the direct.
Okay, so team 8 doesn't need to. Okay, so only one pounce. You can move ahead.
Yes, team 8 have an answer.
Bombing weapon.
Sorry, what?
Bombing weapon.
No, team 7. Which is it? Which is the other team that has found Shira?
Only one team, that is team 3.
Team 3. Okay, so team 7 have an answer. Team 3.
So team 3 has bounced. You have to go to team 6. Team 7, I guess. Yeah.
Sorry, team 7, my bad. Sorry, yeah, team 7.
A photography by any chance? Photos.
Photography of what? Photography of what? Be specific. I need one common noun, a proper noun. Sorry, I want proper noun. Your answer.
Art samples.
That can't be termed as a proper noun. Anyway, we're moving on to team 6. We were not close anyway. So team 6. 5.
Pass.
4.
Pass.
4. Team 2.
Pass.
Team 1.
No idea.
Team 9. Team 9. Are you here, team 9?
Ishant.
Yeah, sorry. Pass.
Okay, so I think Ayush has raised his hand from audience. So Ayush.
Yeah, are all done with their turn, by the way, all the teams?
Yeah. You can
Okay.
give your answer.
I think I know the answer. I might be wrong, but as far as I have read the this Getty Conservation Institute, I feel they had demanded some cases to keep the constitution of the India.
And that indeed is the answer. Unfortunately, we won't be able to provide you with some audience's prizes. So, but
Generally, in
anyway,
our
that was the answer.
offline quizzes, we would have given you some treat, but since online we cannot.
Surely, no issues.
So
team 3 gets a +10 on pounds.
So +10 to team 3 on pounds. On direct or bonus, no one else gets anything. The last question was direct to team number 8, so it would be direct to team number 7 now. Yeah. I hope Sojo is done with his scoring.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So next question. Direct to team number 7. So after spending his childhood in Poland, this person came to India at the age of 7 when his father got a job in petroleum company. Following his graduation from St. David's College, Kolkata, he left for US for pursuing higher studies, where he fell in love with some exhilarating sport. At that time, it was difficult to sneak into the US team, so he decided to return to India, where there was no infrastructure or exposure of sports like this. So what did he achieve in 1964, which only 15 more Indians have emulated till date? So obviously it is a sports question, and it which has taken him into the Indian history book. So he was not born in India. He spent his childhood in Poland at the age of 7. He came to India because his father got a job in petroleum company. After graduating, he left for US, where he fell in love with some exhilarating sport. So what type of exhilarating sport there were, which there was some infrastructure in USA, but not in India. There was very little, or there is even to this day very little or no infrastructure for sports like that. But he took training and exposure from USA, then came back to India, represented India in sports like that, and through that he achieved some certain, he became part of history for achieving some certain thing, for after whom only 15 more Indians have done that. So what did he do in 1964? Going with the timeline, you can take a guess what happened in 1964 in the sporting world. What usually happens in years like 1964? So which includes certain exhilarating sports. I don't need his name. I just need what did he do in 1964. Okay. So I will close the pounds in 5, 4, 3.
Excuse me, this
2.
question was directed to team 7, right?
Team 7, yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay. I think I have the answer.
okay, wait. Let us check the pounces first.
Yeah, sure,
So
sure,
we'll
sure.
close. Pounce is closed now. I can see 2 teams raising their hands. Chirag, do let me know
So
whether
team
you
2
are
and
done.
team 3. Team 2 and team 3 have sent me the answers.
Okay, so team 2 and okay, so 3 teams. Which are Rohit, you are part of which team?
Rohit is team 3.
Okay,
Team
so
3.
team 2, team. Okay. Okay, Krishna, are you also pouncing? Has Krishna sent you
Krishna
answer,
has
Chirag?
also pounced. Yeah, Krishna,
Okay.
Karthik,
Okay.
and Rohit have pounced.
Okay, team 2, 3, and 4 basically. So team 7 have an answer. Team 7.
Yes, shall I answer?
Yes, yes, yes.
His name is Jeremy something. I don't remember the surname, but he represented India in the 1964 Winter Olympics. Now, I don't know if this was his first or last, but he did represent India in the 1964 Winter Olympics, which is an extremely rare feat.
I will give it to you. Because of this is Jeremy Bujakowski. So, because of his participation
right,
in 1964, because go to the answer slide, Teresa. So this is Jeremy Bujakowski. So, because of his participation for India in 1964 Winter Olympics, he became the first Winter Olympian from India. After that, only 15 other Indians have taken part in Winter Olympics, only 15. So obviously, this is a very rare distinction. And this guy, who ethnically was not an Indian, but he became the first one from India to become a Winter Olympian. So what is the scenario for Pouncy?
All 3 have got wrong answer.
Unfortunately, 2, 3, 4, each of them getting -5. A great answer for team 7, fetching them +10. Hope
We are
Surya is
done
done
with
with
the
his scoring. Yeah.
Yeah.
So next question. Yeah.
Direct to team 6.
Chirag, could you speak it out?
Yeah, sure. So this is the largest unit of the Great Plain of India, stretching from Delhi to Kolkata, about 3.75 lakh square kilometers. The X, along with its large number of tributaries originating in the Himalayas, have brought large quantities of alluvium from the mountains and have deposited here to build this extensive plain. The peninsular rivers such as Chambal, Betwa, Kane, Son, etc., joining this river system have also contributed to the formation of this plain. The general slope of this entire plain is to east and southeast. What is X and what is the name of its plain? So remember, this is a two-parter question. You get 5 points for answering the X and the plain for another 5 for answering the plain. So, and there is no part pouncing available. You have to give both the answers right as a pounce to get full marks. Otherwise, you will get a -5 marks. So pounce window is open. You guys can answer. So I have received from some teams. So 5 teams have pounced so far. So I would be closing the pounds. I get the 6th team now. So 3 teams have not pounced. I'll close the pounce window in 3, 2, and 1. It's a direct to team 6. Can you answer team 6?
Is it Ganga Plain?
That is the name of the plane. And what is X?
Not sure about that.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
I'm not sure about the X part.
Okay, you're not sure about the X part, but you have given the second part right. Okay, it's very close, the answers. Okay, 6 have answered. So team 8, what could be X?
Yeah. I don't know X, but I know the plane.
You can take a guess at X.
Hmm.
What thing might have a tributaries? Okay, so can you give me a final answer?
Well, I don't know X. I couldn't get it, but I know the plane.
Okay, sure. So anyone from audience who can name X?
It's Ganga, obviously. Ganga plain and Ganga river.
Yeah, that's the right answer. So the correct answer is Rishabh. Can you go ahead? So the correct answer is Ganga. The river is Ganga X, and the plains is Gangetic Plain. So no one has given the answers on the bounce. So I'll tell you the bounce situation. Team 1, 3, 4, 5, and 7 have got it right, and team 2 and team 9 have got it wrong. Sorjo, 1, 3, 4, 5, and 7 get plus 10, and team 2 and team 9 get -5, and team 6 gets a +5 for part answer. Yeah,
Okay,
anyone
I'm done.
was telling something?
Team 7 is getting a +10, right?
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Okay, okay. Actually, the voice cracked, so I wasn't sure. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. So we've got 3 questions left. Somabrata, should we do a scores reveal at this point?
We'll go. We will reveal post this question.
Yeah, sure.
And we will have 2 questions left. Yeah.
Sure. We can move on to the next question. So it's another geography based question, which is our question 15. The 75-kilometer long Siachen Glacier has the distinction of being the second largest glacier outside the polar and the subpolar regions. The largest is the 77-kilometer long Fedchenko Glacier, which is known as Pamis. Third largest is the Hispar Glacier. It is a 62-kilometer long and occupies a tributary of Hansa River. What is the name of the valley where Siachen Glacier is located? So you have to give me, it's a single parter. You have to give me the name of the valley where Siachen Glacier is located. So the bounce window is open. If you want, you can give me the answer. I've got the bounce answers from 6 teams. Yeah, sure, Samvrata. So team 3, team 8, team 4, team 2, team 7 has, and team 5 has bounced. So the bounce window is now closed. So it would be direct to which team, Samabrata, could you? I think last it was asked to team 8. Yeah, it was team 8. So it is a direct to team 7 who has bounced on their own question. So team 6, can you answer? Team 6, Bharati.
In the Nubra Valley.
Yeah, Nubra Valley is the right answer, Rishabh. Yeah, so Nubra Valley is the right answer. So team 6 gets a +10 on bounce on direct. And Shorjo, team 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 gets +10. Please let me know when you are done, Shorjo.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So should we do a scores reveal now?
Yeah, since we have only 2 questions left, let's have a look at the scores.
Sure, Joe. You can.
Yeah, sure. Let me calculate it. Okay, so for first place, we have again a tie between team number 3 and team number 5. They are both at 100 points. Then very close behind, we have team number 7 at 95 points. Then team number 4 is at 60. Team number 6 is at 55. Team number 2 at 50. Team 1 and team 9 both at 10 points. And team number 8 is at 5 points.
Okay, so that was the scores. I hope everyone has had a track. So we have a good battle for 1, 2, and 3. Let's see who prevails. So do we have Aparna in the meet? Aparna, you there?
No, she isn't. You can go ahead.
All right. I think she's there, but she's not unmuting. She's not at near the system, I guess. Okay, so Rishabh, we can move to the next question. Okay, so this question is made by Aparna. So written by Tamil author Kalki, the initially serialized P.S. meaning son of the river P, is a historical fiction loosely based on the real events relating to royalty, espionage, and revenge. Which dynasty has been depicted in the story, which was recently adapted to the silver screen? Can take a look at the stamp which is provided on the right side, which shows Kalki Krishnamurti, the Tamil author. Okay, so pounce is on. You guys can pounce. I think this will be a direct to team 7.
I think it is direct to team 5.
Okay,
Check.
so yeah, sure. Sorry, that's my mistake. Last answer was given by team 6. Yeah, it's a direct for team 5. So it will be a direct to team 5. So how many have pounced? I can see 1, 2, 3 teams have pounced. Okay, so team 5 has also pounced. All right. So it will be a direct to team 4 in that case.
No, we haven't, I think.
No, your teammate has. All right. So team 4, what would be your answer?
Pass.
All right. Team 3, team 2 have pounced. So team 1.
Pass.
Okay. So team 9.
Chola dynasty.
Yes, Chola dynasty is the right answer. We can go to the answer slide. So yeah, Chola dynasty is the right answer. Shaknik, you have answered Ponniyin Selvan, which I cannot give unfortunately since we have asked for the dynasty. So Chola dynasty is the right answer. Team 3, 2, and 5 get a +10, and team 7 unfortunately gets a -5. Sorjo. And which team has given me the answer? Team 4, yeah. They also get a +10.
Yeah, done.
All right. So moving on to the last question, which is made by Samabrata. So I'll let him take over. See there
Thank
in
you,
the mute?
Chirag.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Okay, so when this lady in the picture became the first female president of our country, her name garnered a lot of attention. Letters reveal that her name, which roughly translates to cloud goddess or daughter of clouds in Sanskrit, actually came as a suggestion from a former Indian aviator upon being asked by her own father, maybe as a token of gratitude because of her efforts, because of the efforts he made in bringing her father to Delhi, dodging the Dutch administration. So this is a two-parter question. For the first part, I need the name of her father, who was named after the Surya Putra by his father. That means her grandfather. So who added one extra letter to it to denote the good virtue. And I did the Indian aviator as well. So talking about some Indian aviator who basically helped her father in bringing him to Delhi, dodging the Dutch administration. It was during 1940s. So think about which country it can be, which was on a war type of situation with the Dutch administration, and it is an Asian country, obviously. So think about which country it can be, and the personality was named after Surya Putra, and her grandfather, the grandfather of this lady, added one extra letter to denote some good virtue after the name of Surya Putra. So let's say the Surya Putra's name is Chirag. So then her grandfather added one extra letter before or after Chirag to denote some good virtue. Okay. So let's say added X, where X denotes some good virtue. Okay, so X Chirag or Chirag X, that's how her father was named. So this is a two-parter question. For pounds, I need both the parts, but +5 going if you are answering it on direct or bonus. So first, try to figure out the country, the Asian country, or even if you are not able to figure out which country it was, then also you can figure out the name of, you can guess the name of her father by the clues highlighted or embolded in the second para. The name of the Indian aviator, again, if you know, you know. He was a pretty famous figure in Indian history, obviously. So if you are aware of someone, some famous Indian aviator, then go with your first guess. Okay. So we'll be counting for pounds. Pounds will be closed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is any team pouncing? Rohit, are you pouncing?
Rohit, I don't know. Yeah, I've got their messages. Team
Two
3
teams,
and
right?
team 7, yeah.
Okay, so no more teams are pouncing. It would be direct to team.
Wait, team 6 has also pounced and team 8 has also pounced.
Okay. Okay, anyway, so which teams direct it would be?
So the last answer was given by.
This would be team 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so team 8 answered on pounds, right?
Yeah, team 8 answered on pounds.
Team 7, then team 7 did
team 7 is also pounds, team 6 is also pound. Go to team 5.
Team 5, okay. Team 5?
I think it is Indonesia. And you're asking about the father's name.
Yes.
So it is Sukarno.
And the Indian aviator?
I hope we won't get -5 to this.
No, not at all.
The Indian aviator, we don't know.
Okay, so +5 for getting Sukarno correct. It is indeed Sukarno, the first president of Indonesia, first prime minister of Indonesia. Anyway, sorry, it will pass on to team number 4 for the second part. Team 4.
I guess it was some Biju Patnaik.
Okay. Okay, let's see the answer. It is indeed Biju Patnaik, but I don't know why you said it was some Biju Patnaik. He was such famous figure in Indian history. Anyway, so Sukarno and Biju Patnaik +5 for team 5, +5 for team 4 on direct and bonus. What are the pound scenarios?
Team 3 and team 6 get +10. Team 7 and team 8 get a -5 for part answering.
Okay, so unfortunately they are getting -5. Two teams are getting +10, two teams are getting +5, two teams are getting -5.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that was the last question.
Yeah.
7 and 8 got -5, right?
Yeah, 7 and 8 -5.
Okay, fine.
So I think that was the last question of the quiz. So can we have the scores for the last time? Please hold on till Sojo calculates the scores and announce.
Yeah, so the scores are ready. So the winner with 120 points is team number 3, Rohit. Then in second place with 115 points is team number 5, Bhavna and Samir. And in third place with 85 points, we have team number 7, Shagnik.
Congratulations to all the podium finishers, and rest of the teams also played very well. So for their sake, for their clarification, could you announce their scores as well, their final scores?
Yeah, sure. So in fourth place, we have a tie between team number 4 and team number 6. They are both at 65 points. Then we have team number 2 at 60 points. Next, we have team number 9 at 20 points. Then team number 1 at 10 points. And then team number 8 at 0.
So pretty decent scoring from all the teams, where 120 was the maximum score out of 180 possible mark. So pretty well done from all of you. That concludes the quiz. So hopefully you all enjoyed it. And sorry if there were some glitches from our side. So thanks for bearing with us. Hope you enjoyed the questions. Thank you.
Ayush, if you
Yeah,
have to say.
Thank you, guys. I'll just call Mahesh sir to stop the live streaming.